Right during morning prayer services, vandals hit the Islamic Society of North America's headquarters in Plainfield.
The search continues this morning for 3 suspects, and our Matt McCutcheon is there live this morning with this still developing story. Matt?
Well, diversity was the other really big issue at the Oscars last night.
For weeks, there has been criticism over there being no black nominees. Our Carrie Klein is here, and it was handled with humor last night.
Mimi, thank you. Criminal charges are expected to be filed this week against an IPS counselor accused of having sex with students.
Meantime, school administrators are also under fire for not reporting the crime sooner. Our Chris Kirshner is here with the disturbing details of the investigation. Chris?
Welcome back. You have watched Blue dance along the sidelines of the Indianapolis Colts home games for years.
And when the NFL mascot isn't playing the entertainer at Lucas Oil Stadium, he's playing teacher at one of hundreds of schools he visits around the state weekly. Now, the busy blue furry character adds another exciting title to his plate. Our Carrie Klein joins us with the very latest. Good morning.
Hey. Meanwhile, tonight, the case against a former Indianapolis Public Schools counselor goes much further than we first thought.
Shanna Taylor is facing 4 counts of child seduction, inappropriate conduct that prosecutors say may involve more than one student, and it may not even stop there.
Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk on where investigators say those crimes occurred, and the search now for more teenagers who she may have targeted. Tomorrow is Super Tuesday, and today it's furious campaigning by the candidates in both parties. Democrat Hillary Clinton is looking at winning every state except Senator Bernie Sanders' home state of Vermont. As NBC's Steve Handelsman reports tonight, on the Republican side, all eyes are down south on Texas. It is the only state where Ted Cruz leads in the polling over Donald Trump. Well, you know, it's been at least 8 years since Indiana was still in play by the time presidential candidates made it here for the May primary.
Political experts disagree over what will happen this year, and our political reporter Kevin Rader is downtown tonight with a look at why. Kevin?
And in a strange twist, the Islamic headquarters is now thanking those vandals.
Not the reaction you might expect, but instead of focusing on the vulgar images painted on their building, they're thankful for the group standing with them to denounce the vandalism. Eyewitness News reporter Sandra Chapman has a surveillance video of the vandals and the multi-faith response to it. Say a man claiming to be an officer assaulted a young mother in her home and threatened to kill her and her 10-year-old daughter.
The man is a convicted felon and now is suspected of several more crimes that include sexual assault and impersonating a police officer. David McAnally is in Gaston, that's in Delaware County tonight, with how police caught this alleged fake cop. David. All right, Sean, thank you.
An IPS guidance counselor accused of having sex with her student finds out tomorrow that she's charged with 11 separate crimes.
Also tonight, by all indications, it appears that numerous school administrators broke the law and IPS policies when they waited almost 1 week to call authorities. Rich Van Wyk first discovered the discrepancies and continues our coverage tonight.
A death investigation is underway right now in Hancock County. Only Eyewitness News was there tonight as police converged on this home that they say is connected to the case.
Officers found a man's body dumped along a highway just 9 miles from that home. Eyewitness News reporter Jeremy Brilliant is in Fortville tonight, where investigators are piecing together what happened. Jeremy? A Delaware County woman says she answered a late-night knock on the door from a man who said he was a police officer. What would you do?
Well, in this case, our David McAnally says the alleged imposter was not there to help, but to hurt the young mother and threaten her daughter. Well, what were you doing when you were 19 years old? Odds are you weren't playing in the NBA. But that's exactly what Indiana Pacers rookie Miles Turner is doing. Only on 13 tonight, our Jason Spell sits down with the teenager's parents to find out how they keep their son grounded in the midst of a whirlwind season.
We began this newscast tonight with a story about a school employee allegedly abusing the student she's supposed to serve. But now we have a story about a teacher who most parents would agree is doing things right, teaching her kids a little perspective about the I-STEP tests that they'll be taking this week.